friends, we've been taking a tour of Italy the last few weeks for our Happiest Hour segment, sponsored by Pace's Markets. I have tried Piedmont wines, Tuscany wines, and today, for the final stop, I am getting a taste of Sicily. It's located in the south of Italy, right by Mount Etna and the Mediterranean Sea. Adam Pace, he joins me now for some alcohol. Good to see you, my brother.
Great to see you. Absolutely.
We were talking during the commercial break. I was like, have you seen the Golden Girls? He's like, of course. And you know, the mom, she would always be like, picture it, Sicily. And I am so excited to try wine from this region.
Well, fantastic. Look, there's a lot of wine made in Sicily. Doesn't get as much love, but people are paying attention to Sicily now for all kinds of reasons.
Yeah.
But so, especially around like on the eastern side, because Sicily is the largest island in the Mediterranean. They've been occupied and conquered for like 3,000 years. Ooh. So one of the great things about Sicily is the culture, because they have been influenced by the Greeks and the Phoenicians and the Normans and the Romans, like everybody, and they're just okay with it. So they just adopt it into their system. But anyway, so they have a really old and long winemaking and grape growing culture over there. But they've never really been thought of as making, you know, super high quality fine wines, but that's not the case. So some of the most fine wines from Sicily come from, you said, Mount Etna,
yes,
which is an active volcano on the eastern side of Sicily. But they grow grapes all over Sicily. And so we're not going to have a wine from Mount Etna, but we're going to have a wine from further south called Cerasuolo di Vittoria. Yeah, and we're going to have a grape variety called Grillo.
Grillo, okay.
Grillo. So we're going to try with the white first. So the important white grape varieties in Sicily are Ansonica, Colorado, and Grillo.
Wow, I can't wait to try it. And what have you brought us today? So
this is Peri Peri. So Grillo, they call this wine Nini. This is from the Cerchio family.
Wow.
And so it's got a cool, so this is the thing. They make wines over there, and in this case, this is an organic wine, but it can't be called an organic wine in the United States. So our rules are different. But think of this wine being made from organic grapes. Now it's so dry down there. It's easier to do that than you can do in other places.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To you. This has been awesome. I'm telling you all, again, we've been doing this the last couple of weeks, and what's so amazing is if you all have missed those segments, greatdaylouisiana.com after today's show to see our other tours of Italy. But again, he's going to Italy to try these different wines. So he has the palate, and now he's bringing it to us here in New Orleans, which I truly appreciate. Let's see what this one's got.
Welcome.
Okay, so I have learned something over these last 3 weeks,
yes,
right? The white wine in Italy is more crispy than other types of wines.
A lot of these. So there's lots of different white wines all over the country. And now when we talk about, there's probably like 900 different grape varieties.
Ridiculous.
Yes, it is ridiculous. And so in this case, when they make their wine over there, they make their wine to accompany the food.
Right.
Right? As opposed to making a wine and trying to figure out what you're going to have with it. So this wine here is made for the Mediterranean.
Right.
It's made for
cuisine.
It's made for it. That's right.
Ah.
And so this wine pairs extremely well with, there's a lot of seafood. There's a lot of seafood over there. So think of this as being a great pairing for all things Mediterranean. So Grillo, actually, this grape variety has a little bit of weight to it. It's got a little bit of viscosity, so a little bit kind of like Chardonnay, but it still has this floral crispness to it. I know we've talked about crisp.
We have.
Another wine you want to drink, Young.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which again, if you missed that joke from a couple of weeks ago, Young means basically just picked, right? You don't have to have it aged for 2-3 years.
Yeah, fresh
Keep it
wine.
young, you know what I'm saying? Now, I see a big glass here.
Yep, because we like big glasses.
We love big glasses.
Yeah, so this is Planeta Cerasuolo di Vittoria. So this is the only wine that's over there that is a DOCG wine, which we've covered before. This is like the top classification of wine in Italy.
Yeah.
And it's guaranteed by the government to be authentic. And so this is actually a blend of the most important red grape in Sicily, which is called Nero d'Avola.
Wow.
With a little bit of Frappato. So Nero d'Avola is real deep and dark, so think like Cabernet Sauvignon. And Frappato,
which is another grape.
That's right. Frappato is a little bit lighter in color and is But they blend these wines together.
Oh, and look at that color.
Yep.
Beautiful red. And is that what it's typically like in Italy? You've got your reds, you've got your whites. Do they dabble in the rosés?
Absolutely. There are a lot of great rosé. We could have easily brought a bunch of rosés.
Well, and I know you offer that at your store, so that's good to know. Let's try it. Let's see.
So it's fruity. They got like red cherry flavors.
Come on, bubble gum. Okay.
So another wine, great you could actually chill this and like I'd maybe put it over ice for a little while, be even better, even more chilled. Like it's room temp, but I think this wine, think of this as like a Pinot Noir. It has some of the same flavors that you would find like in an Oregon Pinot, but without the brambliness to the wine. It's a little bit softer. Great, I'll tell you what, tuna steaks would be like the best thing to have with this.
I love a tuna steak.
Or some charcuterie and cheeses and other
they
things.
offer
That's
so
right.
many different things, and I think that's what's so amazing about you all. One, Adam is at the store, so when you see this and you're like, I want to go try a wine from Tuscany, 9 times out of 10, he will be there and he can help you pick out the great bottle that you're looking for. But of course, we featured a lot of great ones here today. Catch up with the charcuterie board as well. They have everything you need for your next wine party. Look, this has been so fun.
Thank you.
I need to get a stamp on my passport because I feel like I've been to Italy
time
the
to
last
go.
3 weeks. Thank you so much for being here and making it the happiest hour on TV. And look, everybody, if you all want to check out any of the wines you have featured here today, the ones that we have featured here today. See, I'm feeling that wine. You know what I'm saying? They have 3 locations for Acquista Paces, 1 in Covington, 1 in Mandeville, and 1 in Slidell. For more information about all they offer, AcquistaPace.com. And of course, as always, drink responsibly, especially if you're going on a tour of Italy. We have more great than Louisiana right after the break. Don't move.